You got the tires all inflated to the right pressures. New tires all around. Gladiators. We'll see how good they are. I'm Chuck.
And I'm Allie.
And who are you, Nikki? Oh, you're Nikki. Ah, and you're a happy girl, aren't you? And we are Allie Chuck Adventures, and we are RV camping for the next, 3 nights?
3 nights.
In Saint Augustine, Florida at Anastasia Island. And if you're new to our channel, hit the subscribe button. So apparently we pretty much have the whole beach to ourselves. There's like nobody that way. A few people that way. Go get mommy. Go get her. Nikki doesn't like the waves. No, she doesn't like the waves. There she goes. And she's off. Nikki, go get mommy. Go get mommy. Go get her. Well, we are on our way to Saint Augustine. We're going to be staying at Anastasia State Park. We just spent the night in Norman Beach at Kokino State Park. Didn't really get a lot of filming done as it was kind of late when we got in. Basically all we did was just grill some hamburgers out.
Play some beer pong.
Played a little beer pong. And
I won again.
What?
I won again.
Yeah, she loves to gloat. We're gonna do as much filming as we can here in St. Augustine and see our favorite spots. Hopefully this rain lets up because we'd like to go to the beach today and just kind of chill out today. Right now it's not looking good. We've decided to pull off and wait a little bit. I mean, you can see the wind blowing the rain across the parking lot. It's
bad.
It's pretty bad. Okay, so we've made it to Anastasia State Park. We got our RV parked in. Had to leave it a little closer to the front road so our electric cable would reach. Kind of weird that they have the power box is like right up at the front of the road. I have not seen anything like that before. Hey, Allie.
Hey.
Say hey. I think we're set up. We need the awning out maybe a little bit.
Okay.
There you go.
Say hi.
Say hi. Nikki's excited. She's like, man, I was like ready to get out of the truck. She says, now I'm ready to go do something. All right, so we are at Anastasia Park. We are packed in. They went online and looked to book for 3 nights here, and they didn't have anything for 3 nights at one spot. So we booked like 1 night at one spot, 1 night at another spot. And when I checked in today, she was kind enough to give me a walk-up site and let us just basically stay in this site for the next 3 days. I just have to check in each morning. We'll be going downtown maybe tonight because it's nice and overcast and raining right now. Hopefully it lets up and it'll be a nice cool night to actually be walking downtown.
And Nikki won't get overheated.
Yeah, it'll be good for her.
Wow.
Sorry, Nikki, you can't go up on the lighthouse. Is that a mosquito? Oh, bug! Bug. There's a bug.
Her face. Look at her mouth.
Your face is classic, Nikki.
It's so cute.
All right, so we're gonna get some rest and chill out for a little bit, and then we'll see you downtown.
Yep. Catch you later.
Bye.
We are recreating this from years ago when she was just a pup.
Come in closer because it's such a wide angle.
Nikki.
Way over there in the distance, you can see the lighthouse. As I zoom in.
I love the reeds.
I know. So far, I like this park a lot.
I know.
I don't like the poison ivy that's on our site. We do have some poison ivy.
Yeah, and Nikki's already had a bath. Chuck's already had a shower.
Praying to God that I don't have poison ivy on me somewhere.
I know. We'll find out in a
Not be
couple
fun.
days.
Cool little overlook. Okay, so we bought an extra set of these extended fit X chalk for the wheels, and I gotta say that I'm a little disappointed on how unstable the RV has been this time. It feels worse than it was before. I mean, you can literally, I don't know if it's got to do with these scissor jacks, but you can literally see it just rocking back and forth. So I don't know if anybody knows anything about making the trailer more stable, because I bought the second X chalk for the wheels thinking that that would make it a lot more stable, and it doesn't seem like it has. It seems like there's a lot of side-to-side motion, and I've actually had Allie walk around in here while I was looking at the scissor jacks, the stabilizer jacks, and you could just see them rocking back and forth. So I don't know if they need tightened up or what, but if you know something that I'm doing wrong, drop me a comment and let me know. I've done a little research and I haven't really been able to find anything. So if you have some ideas on how to make the trailer a little bit more stable, because I mean, you can't even roll over in bed without the whole thing feeling like you're on a dock. So.
We're gonna check out the old Spanish quarries here at the entrance of the Anastasia State Park, and they have tons of coquina shells here. That's what they used when they were building a lot of the buildings here in Saint Augustine, as well as the fort. There's a lot of poison ivy around here.
Or what appears to be poison ivy.
Yeah.
So I guess this is where they quarried a lot of it out, huh?
Yeah. Interesting. Very pretty through here.
Yeah.
So we just got finished hiking the trail, and it was really neat seeing all of the different areas where they quarried out the coquina shells. Something that you really want to think about when you go on this trail is it's very buggy, very mosquito-ish. So you definitely need some spray when you're on this trail. We were halfway through and we started getting bit, so we had to turn and go back. When we were at the Kokino Quarry at the Anastasia State Park, this is what it would turn into when they actually used the coquina shells and they would build different structures. This is what it would look like. Look at that, it's really cool.
You can actually see the shell in there. That's cool.
Yep. I love how the moss and stuff grows inside.
Yeah.
It's really neat.
So cool. What is it? This is the oldest street in America, right?
Yep.
So we are on the oldest street in America. Faux pas. Nikki. Hey, Nikki. This is your favorite store, isn't it? Faux pas. Photo shoot. Oh, Nikki, that's your photo shoot. Pets only, please.
Cute.
What is it, Nikki?
Is that a puppy? Look at her, she's trying to smell his butt.
Oh, gosh. It's not real, Nick.
It's not.
Oh, my. Look at the beer bottles. Blameson. You want some Blameson, Nikki? All right, we are at our favorite place. Right, Nikki? This is one of Nikki's favorite places. North Beach. So we are crossing the road. It doesn't look like there's as many locks as there used to be. They've cleaned them all off. Oh, cool, look at this guy. Wow. Somebody put a lot of work into that.
Yeah.
They've cleaned a lot of the locks off. I wonder why.
I wonder. Oh.
That was just 2018. No, probably the city's probably cleaning them off when they put them up here. That's an old lock there.
Oh, look at that one.
Yeah.
I think that one's one.
Wow. Look at the waves, Nikki. Look at the waves.
Body surfing. Finished enjoying the North Beach here at Saint Augustine, and it was so peaceful. It was so nice being overcast, and the temperature was just beautiful. Nikki enjoyed digging in the sand, and she enjoys looking at the water too. It's funny because when you watch her, it's almost like you wonder what she's thinking when she's looking at the waves. It's almost like she's like a person. So we're gonna head back now. We're gonna clean up a little bit, and then we're gonna go downtown Saint Augustine and walk around and enjoy all the sights and grab a bite to eat.
For whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee. This is where Allie first started teaching. Cause she old.
I'm really old.
She old.
This is my first schoolhouse.
Yep.
So this is where I taught my very first year.
Yep.
Of teaching.
She taught kindergarten.
Back in the day.
She taught kindergarten through high school right here.
Yep.
It was all ages.
Yep.
Yep.
This is it.
Scarlett O'Hara's. Frankly, I just don't give a damn. It's like an old one.
Okay, so this is the Potter's Wax Museum.
Yeah.
And we just heard a noise coming from there and some screaming going on.
And there's a guy in there, and it's closed. There's no tours going on or anything.
There's no cars around, nothing. Let's go back.
Allie, you go back over and stick your head in the window and look.
Okay, I'm gonna go back over.
I think we may have just seen a ghost in the drugstore, in the old drugstore.
I think so, because
And
there
we're
were
not the
three
only
other girls that saw.
They saw something too upstairs
going
while
on
we were seeing
upstairs.
something downstairs.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So that was pretty cool.
Crazy.
And scary at the same time.
And walking up on the fort, we just had another weird experience. So at the city gates, as I was taking a picture inside the part of the gates, our dog went absolutely nuts on the one side. And she did this last year too. And she was wagging her tail like it was a kid. And she was wagging her tail again this year. Very strange. All right, so we got the kayak unloaded. Getting ready to take her out right here. Any fishes? We're gonna have fun paddling back against this wind.
Yeah.
We were having a hard enough time paddling with the wind.
I know, it's gonna be
Kind of scary.
really, really hard.
Where's the end of this island at? Clear down there? Don't think we're making it that far.
Because if we had to turn and fight all the way back, we'd be exhausted.
I'm already exhausted because I'm in pain. There's the lighthouse. Okay, so we are down near the camp store at Anastasia State Park, and this is where the beach access is. So we left Nikki back in the RV so we could come down and check out the beach, because pets are not allowed on the beach.
Neither is one.
What are your impressions of Anastasia State Park?
Oh, I think it's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I think this is where we stay now when we come to Saint Augustine
Yeah.
anytime.
It's so peaceful here. And
I mean, you got your own private beach too, which is really awesome. Alright, so we are turning on San Marco Drive. This is the main street that runs through the old part of historic downtown St. Augustine. Figured I'd throw the camera up here and just get a little driving video so you can kind of see what it looks like if you've never been here.
And it's raining again.
It's raining, of course. It's been raining pretty much every day we've been here. On the right over here, you can turn and go and get public parking. On the left is Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum. Coming up here on the left will be
One of the biggest
attractions,
landmarks is the Castillo.
Yeah, the fort here at St. Augustine. The city gates right here, straight ahead. That's the old street, the old first street of America there, St. George Street. We got a lot of restaurants along here, little shops, cute little shops. Now we're getting into it here. There's the White Lion restaurant and bar. Have not been there. This is all parking on the left for the fort.
It is paid parking.
Yes.
Pretty much everything around
Everything
here.
is pretty much paid parking.
Unless you are parking after 5.
Yeah, after 5 it's free from 5 to 5 a.m. We actually just learned that last night.
Yeah.
And I think there's been times before we've come down here after 5 p.m. and parked in the paid parking garage. But you got a lot of restaurants along here. This is over to the left here.
Is the
Bridge of Lions.
Bridge of Lions,
I don't know if you can see it.
which we cross when we go back to the campground.
Yeah. It's a drawbridge. I guess about 3 or 4 years ago when we were here, they were reconstructing it and rebuilding it. And one of the tour guides is telling me that he thought it was a waste of several million, billions of dollars, however many it was. But it's a pretty bridge. Okay, now we're going down around the square.
There's a huge church on the right here. A lot of people get married in this church.
Yeah. You got Flagler College up ahead, straight ahead.
And I guess a lot of people that are into arts and music go there.
And this building on the left is the governor's house, which we kind of showed you a little bit earlier.
They use the Kokino shells.
Some more parking here, which is like $15 to pay to park. It's kind of.
And here we were last night, parking right here.
Yeah, we parked right along here last night. It was no problem getting parking. That is Flagler College right there, part of it.
I love the fencing. Really cool.
Over straight ahead, you've got the Leitner Museum, kind of straight ahead to the right. It's pretty cool. This building over here obviously is modern, but they made it look like a castle on the left here. We're coming back around the square. Got another church here.
A lot of little shops along here. So cute.
Yeah. When we first started coming here, the Potter's Wax Museum was right along here on the right.
Yeah, where the fine jewelry is, I think. Maybe.
Yeah. And they've since moved it over to the old drugstore. Now you go right here towards the, what is it, Avil Street?
Avila Street?
Avila Street?
No.
I know down that way is where there was a hospital back.
There it is. Yes, you can see it.
The Spanish
hospital, military hospital.
Hospital museum. Supposedly a really haunted place. We're going to go check that out tonight. And we'll probably go eat at O.C. White's here in a little while. Believe it or not, now that my pain is subsiding a little bit, I'm starting to think I might be hungry later. Unfortunately, this trip has been a little bit of a for me.
Of your pain.
I've had a lot of low back pain and headaches this whole time. It's been hard to get out and enjoy and do some of the things that we really wanted to do. Right up here
is O.C. White's.
O.C. White's. This is where we normally go with Nikki and sit out on the patio.
And
really
the
great
first
food.
time here, we were at the tip.
Yeah. If it's not raining, I'd like to sit way out there again.
O.C. White's has got amazing food. Shrimp and grits are awesome.
Yep. Tover House. The infantryman Jose Tover lived in this corner in 1763. The original site.
During the British period. John Johnson, a Scottish merchant, lived here. After the Spanish return in 1720s.
So this is the oldest house in Saint Augustine. And seeing as how Saint Augustine is the oldest town in America, probably means it's the oldest house. Okay, so this is the oldest house right here. St. Augustine's oldest house. So a second story was added later. We are at our favorite place to eat, O.C. White's. Seafood and spirits. We just found out that we could have sat on the balcony up there and ate with Nikki. Kind of wishing we'd had, but we're seated. She likes looking at the lizards here anyway. Don't you, Nikki? She likes playing in the flowers. Been better than Savannah?
I don't know, they're both pretty good. Different.
I think it's the best chicken farm. Wow. Look at that Parmesan.
My hands sunny days that I thought would never end. I seen lonely times when I could not find.
Nikki, look, Nikki, the bird's taunting Nikki. Look, it's coming closer, Nikki. This is the Fountain of Youth. We've done that before.
It's where you drink the water and you become young.
Yeah, didn't work. Didn't work for us.
Or you stay young.
It's the oldest store right here. Museum. Chain gangs.
See, I could have been right behind him with
The convict
my
police.
striped outfit.
Yep, you could have.
I could have been right behind him.
What's behind you? But you procrastinated. Photo shoot. And I'm gonna have Allie tell you a little story about these gallows on my first trip here.
So the first time we were here, on the tour, they'll take you around back here first, and it tells you a story about a gentleman who was hung here, and he explains that his name is Charles Powell.
Charlie Powell. Went by Charlie.
Yeah. And I said, "You got to be kidding me." I said, "That's my husband's name." He goes, "Well, he knows the story then." So literally, Chuck pulled out his driver's license and showed him. And he's like, "Sure enough."
He said, "I don't have to tell you the story then, you already know it."
Yeah.
But I guess the story goes that when they hung him, the initial fall did not break his neck, and he survived. And then they went to get another rope. The rope broke or something, and he survived. But they went to get another rope to rehang him, and by the time the guy came back with another rope, he had passed away from his injuries. So it's supposed to be a pretty haunted place.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Really cool tour. If you never been here before and you want to check out the old jail tour, you need to.
Do the night tour.
Yeah, the night tour on the ghost tour is really awesome.
Yeah.
It's really
cool.
creepy when you get up to the jail part, and
That part on the end there is where the warden, where he and his family lived. That was his quarters in his house. So this is a Spanish military hospital where they amputated a lot of body parts and threw them out back. It's supposed to be quite haunted. Where are we at?
the Hole and Crown.
No.
Have an adult beverage.
Right. Another one of our favorite spots. We got here just in time. They're closing.
In 10 minutes.
Nikki, did you get some water? Yeah. Juan Ponce de Leon. And that's the actual how tall he was. He was a short man. Landed near this spot, 1513, like 500 years ago. It's crazy. And that's why we have Saint Augustine. Well, I think we're going to basically call it a night and call it a trip. We have to get up early in the morning and head back.
7 o'clock in the morning. It's early for me.
Yeah.
Especially when I've been able to sleep in all summer.
I know. You'll be able to sleep on the drive home some though. So we got about it's really only 3.5 hours, but with the RV it's going to be probably 5. And then straight home, straight to work like we did from Paynes Prairie. And then I have church that evening. I play in a band at church, so that's going to be interesting. I'm going to be tired. So we're going to sit here and enjoy a campfire for a little bit and call it a night. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, drop us a comment, and make sure and hit that subscribe button for more videos.